Hello, I'm Dane, and this is Dane Explains. Do you have a cup of coffee in the morning? Or, if you're like me, all day? I would guess that most of you would answer yes, at least to the first part of my question. And if you don't, you can go ahead and leave a comment pontificating on the bad side effects of coffee. You know you want to. Regardless, coffee is the most consumed beverage on Earth after water. It's probably no surprise because studies have found that caffeine, which we all know is the chemical in coffee that gives you that buzzed feeling, has similar effects as cocaine. The effects ramp up the more you take as well, also similar to cocaine. So, why is cocaine abused and illegal in most parts of the world, while caffeine enjoys the status as the most consumed recreational drug of the last 100 years? Let me explain why. So, it's been a while since I've done a video that's inside my wheelhouse. And no, by wheelhouse, I don't mean caffeine consumption. I mean molecular biology. I probably should do more. That cancer video I did is my #1 video to date. I doubt this one will garner as much interest, but it's something that's popped into my head from time to time. And I finally decided to look into it a bit. And what I found is quite interesting. At first glance, you would assume that caffeine isn't as bad as cocaine, and that's the reason why it's so much more widespread and accepted by society. This isn't quite the case. In fact, caffeine is worse than cocaine for you in some ways. It all has to do with the dosage. Cocaine comes from the leaves of the coca plant, which is native to South America. The Native Americans used to chew the leaves and make tea out of the wild coca plants to consume in the morning and throughout the day, to wake them up and keep them alert while they're working. So it was used very similar to the way we use coffee and other pick-me-up drinks today. The key was that they didn't have the ability to concentrate the cocaine out of the coca leaves. So their dosage only gave them a buzz similar to a cup of coffee. So why don't people just do that with caffeine and make a new street drug out of it? Well, although caffeine creates many similar effects as cocaine, high doses of it will not only make you feel horrible, but could also kill you long before it gives you a high. In fact, there are several types of caffeine. Before coffee became popular, cacao or cocoa, as in chocolate cocoa, for a long time was a popular drink for similar reasons as coffee. It contains a chemical called theobromine, which, like the name Federal Reserve, which is not federal and has no reserves, is a bit of a misnomer, as any chemist would be aware, because it contains no bromine or any thio groups. It differs from regular caffeine by the subtraction of a single methyl group, which is that little tail right there. This small change makes its negative side effects even worse than regular caffeine, so it takes much smaller amounts to make you feel bad or even kill you, which is probably why everyone switched to coffee when better methods for making it into a drink were developed. Cocaine can be used and abused in much larger doses than humans can tolerate with caffeine. The only reason why cocaine has any effect is because it can cross the blood-brain barrier. Clinically speaking, cocaine has been used as an anesthetic to reduce pain. Many of its closer related chemicals still are. Unlike with the people who named theobromine and the Federal Reserve, the people who named cocaine and its related compounds put cane in the name to indicate its anesthetic effect. Examples you may have heard of are benzocaine, used in rubs, and novocaine. You've probably had novocaine, also known as procaine, injected into your gums to numb your mouth before dental surgery. Until novocaine was discovered, dentists used cocaine to do the same job. It's not all fun and games for cocaine, though. Caffeine may be worse in some areas, but consuming it regularly has generally shown to have beneficial health effects, while consuming equally low doses of cocaine regularly has shown to have negative health effects, especially on the brain. So, even if you aren't abusing it, consuming it is bad for your health. Also, since cocaine doesn't have as many noticeable negative side effects as caffeine, it's much easier to accidentally take a lethal dose. I think it's a bit of an irony that it's having just the right amount of bad aspects that makes caffeine good. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please press the like button. Subscribe to my channel and ding the bell to get notified when I post new videos. Also, please support me on Patreon to get extra content and special perks. Link in the description. The more people support me, the more time I can dedicate to making videos like this one. So, until next time, have a great week.